I'm Jim Lowe from highcountryflyfisher.com, and welcome to a video edition of one of my High Country Chronicles. Today I find myself back at Bull Lake. Not by design. Again, it was a backup plan for a trip to another lake, which I wasn't able to get into. I first visited the lake about 10 days ago and had pretty good fishing. The conditions are a lot different now. There's a storm front moving in. Temperatures are down by at least 10 degrees. There's a full moon. So it'll be interesting to see what the fishing is like now as compared to what I had a couple weeks ago. I'm here a full 2 hours earlier than I was last time, which in theory means that I should be able to fish more of the lake. That's presuming I don't get stuck at that spot that I was on last time. The fishing was pretty outstanding in that one spot, so that's a logical place for me to start. I don't know if it was a weed bed or a spring, but the fish seem to be stacked up there for some reason. We'll see if that continues to be the case. The inlet seems to be flowing a little bit better than it was last time. So out in that direction is where the fish seem to be stacked up. The wind's a bit higher than it was when I was here last time. The one thing that I did notice is when the wind came up, fishing slowed. I didn't pick anything up off of this inlet, which is surprising. Well, I did pick up a few fish, but nothing as consistent as with this spot over here. So last time I was able to pick up one fish there at least. I think I picked up two. So I don't know. I may be in for some challenging fishing today. We'll see. I may have to go deeper. There's a cold front moving in. I mean, the temperature's dropped probably 5 degrees since I've been here, and the sun, I guess within 30 minutes, is probably going to be covered by clouds. I'm hoping not, but that's what it's looking like, but we'll see. It's only 1:30, so I've got plenty of time to be here. Looks like I'm in for some challenging fishing. Threw a bunch of casts in there, no interest at all. tried a couple different depths. Make like 3 casts from one spot, try 3 different depths, and then move on. So what I'll do is, I think I'm just going to prospect, do some fan casting. So I'll start with the cast that's parallel to the bank, bring that in, then go out 45 degrees, 90 degrees, the other 45, and then across the bank. I'll try 3 different depths. 1, as soon as it hits the water, immediate retrieve. 2, 15 seconds, and then 3, 30 seconds. Anything below 30 seconds, I guess I could do a 60-second countdown, but the rig that I have isn't isn't ideal for that. So it looks like I'm going to have to move. So I worked up and down this bank on this side and on the other side of the inlet. No fish, not even a nibble. So I'm going to start working my way down the bank. I fished that one spot for about 30 minutes and didn't catch anything. The sun is still partially out, so as long as the sun stays out and I stay warm enough to fish, I'll stay here and fish. Hopefully, as I make my way towards the outlet, I'll spot some fish and be able to do some sight fishing. Otherwise, I'm going to have to prospect. So I'm working my way down the bank, hoping to spot fish, but prospecting every so often. Throwing about 6 casts in a fan pattern and then moving on. I'm not going to spend too much time prospecting if I can help it. If the fish are they're either active or they're not active, and I could spend all day here prospecting and pick up 1 or 2 fish. I found the outlet. Let's see if there. Oh yeah, there are fish in here. What do you know? They're all stacked up here, presumably getting ready to spawn. Yeah, I won't bother these fish. Okay, so how am I going to cross the creek without disturbing them? I don't think there's any way that that's going to happen. I'm going to try to cross above them. Looks like the biggest I'm seeing is maybe 14 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cross in here. I'm going to fish up in. I'm going to cross over, try to fish this way. Let's see here. Jeez. There's a good possibility I could end up twisting an ankle in there. I think I will go downstream and cross. Now you kind of wonder if there are any fish left that look like a Paiute. That would be amazing if there were. Sorry guys. Look at them scatter. Look at that. Look how many. I mean, there must have been 20 fish under that bank. Not a single fish in these flats. maybe, just maybe, there are some fish that haven't moved into the creek. And are sitting downwind, maybe even by that rock, waiting for food to flow by. Stranger things have happened. Okay, let's fish that rock first. Ah, there we go. Ooh, good fish too. Let's get him away from these sticks. Whoa, 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 get away. Up. Not as good as I thought, but still better than nothing. Fishing 3X today. Aha. Looks like he took both flies, which sometimes happens. Oh man, I'm gonna regret that. I've returned to the inlet to eat lunch before I head back. It's about 3:30 and I haven't eaten. I'm feeling a little weak. It's been a good day. I didn't catch many fish. I caught that one fish, but I got to work all the way around the lake, and it's definitely a lake that's worth me coming back to. I've got to imagine that if you catch it at the right time in the summer, that when the damselflies are going off, that the fish here are going crazy. I mean, there's tons and tons of weeds, and flats and lots of drop-offs. So it looks like a great lake to produce some great fishing. So yeah, I'll have to come back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming along. It's the next morning, and this is an epilogue of sorts for my trip to Bull Lake yesterday. Sometimes you get so fixated on something that you forget the basics. Yesterday, that happened to me. So I had an aha moment this morning, and that is, I didn't once think yesterday to change my flies. I was so fixated on what had worked on the previous trip, that it never even occurred to me that maybe a change of fly was in order. I mean, I have so much confidence in those flies that I can catch fish 80% of the time anywhere I go, that it didn't even occur to me to switch. And the ironic thing is, as I was gearing up yesterday, I noticed that there were just a slew of black ants crawling around the lake, and I thought to myself, well, if I ever come up here in the summer and I want to fish dries, I should fish, I should fish a black ant. Well, I could have fished a black ant yesterday, and that may have made all the difference. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who knows what? Yesterday the fish could have been in spotting mode and just not interested. But the fact, well, I guess the point is to, when you're fishing, is just, always stick with the basics. I mean, yeah, I've got confidence in those patterns. Those patterns weren't working. I wasn't finding fish. I was thinking that that I just wasn't at the right depth, which is possible. But I mean, I could have looked around, tried to match the hatch, see if there was anything that I was missing, and it just never occurred to me. So anyway, just sort of an epilogue to this video.